Culture can be hard to define, but basically, if you're talking about a people's culture, you're probably talking about what makes that people special and unique. For instance, you might be talking about food, or music, could be talking about clothes, or art, religious beliefs, politics. You could even be talking about their customs. Now, when we're talking about customs, we're talking more about how we live, or how we interact with each other, how we treat each other. We could be talking about something simple, like how we sit down for dinner, or taking our shoes off before entering someone's house. Sometimes, someone else's customs or culture may seem strange. For instance, don't show up on time for dinner in Venezuela, or you might seem eager and greedy. And if you're invited to eat dinner in Egypt, do not ask anyone to pass you the salt, or it will seem like you are not enjoying the food that you're eating. And if you happen to find yourself in China, do not give flowers out to a friend, as they are only for funerals. Some customs are kind of like celebrations, like La Tomatina in Spain, which is basically just a massive food fight. Or the Monkey Buffet Festival in Thailand. Many of our customs seem strange as well, like our love of maple syrup. We even have a national reserve of maple syrup, just in case we ever run out. Or the fact that most of us in Canada get our milk in bags. And not even the most avid coffee drinkers can explain the Canadian obsession with Tim Hortons. As for weird celebrations, I don't think it gets any stranger than Canadians asking a groundhog when winter will be over. Do you get annoyed when someone doesn't say please or thank you? I know I do. Sometimes it can be upsetting when others don't follow your customs, but it's important to remember that every culture has its own customs. Every culture has its own way of living. And that's great. These differences are what make us special and unique. They each tell a little story about who we are and how we choose to live. Remember always to treat other cultures and customs with respect and kindness.